For any appliances you're leaving, I always suggest leaving the fridge, but maybe you don't want to leave the washer and dryer. But maybe you do. You probably are going to leave the stove and dishwasher. Those are called fixtures. You're not going to pull those out. That doesn't happen. But if you have manuals for these appliances, you want to go ahead and put those manuals into that same kitchen drawer. Again, this is so we don't have issues. Now, have your appliances been serviced recently? Do you know their age? These are questions people will ask. And I'll tell you, when it comes to servicing, but we'll get into that when it comes to HVAC in a second. Now, I have what's called here an excitement list. You need to go ahead, just on a piece of paper, it'll help me and anyone looking to buy them. What are your favorite features of the home? What is your favorite feature? What's the best thing about the location of your home? Is it a corner lot? Does it have a fenced-in yard? Do you have really nice neighbors? Is there just like a cool summer block party? What is it that makes your home stand out? What about any upgrades or updates you've done? You need to go ahead and list your top 5 neighborhood hotspots as well. Tell us why you love them. Like there's a nearby park or a wonderful elementary school. Maybe there's a great restaurant. That stuff will help us sell your home. Now, I mentioned the servicing. This is really important. The hot water heater. You need to know the age. Go ahead and have it strapped for earthquakes if it's not already. Has it been serviced? Are there any issues or leaks? This is stuff that will come up on a home inspection. Go ahead and get this figured out. Put the age and information on the side of the hot water heater. Get it serviced before we sell the home. It's easy. Get it cleaned out. If there are any issues or leaks, fix it. And make sure that strap's on there. A home inspector will always point out that strap's on there, the seismic strap. And people will ask for that. It can be a point that people get upset on. Now, with the furnace and air conditioning, we were talking about the hot water heater. Same thing. Age. When was it last serviced? You need to go ahead and replace the filters. Inspectors and buyers will take note of this. It is so easy and cheap. Get that taken care of. And you need to just clean around the units. I've had some before where there were just dead bugs or dust around it, and people thought that the home was infested and wanted the seller to pay a pest control company for several months after closing to spray the home. This is stuff that can be solved by cleaning. Cleaning will solve many things for you. Now, a lot of this will be figured out by the title company and they'll coordinate this with you, but we do need to know if you have a mortgage or any other liens on your home and how much you have that's owed. Liens are really important. That can be a home equity loan, the IRS. Maybe you didn't pay some bills and they put a lien against your house. There is going to be a mortgage payoff. Again, the title company will coordinate a lot of that with you. Smoke detectors and CO2 detectors. Oh my goodness, please install these and put in brand new batteries. I always get questions on this in inspections. Again, make your lives easier by solving this stuff up front. Maybe it means we need to wait a week or two before we put it on the market, but this is stuff that will help the home sell easier, I promise. Doors and windows, you need to go ahead and WD-40 the hinges and knobs. We talked about repainting the front door. Do you have windows that can open and close? If they are nailed shut or painted shut, you need to replace the window or fix it, because people will be afraid for fire hazard. Sometimes it can affect appraisals if a window is busted and cannot open. People will always complain about screens. You either remove all the screens on the exterior of the home if you don't have screens on every window or they're messed up, or you repair them or replace them. The screens have to be perfect. They really do. If you have shutters, just make sure they're in working order. No big deal there. Now, a lot of this will be solved by the title company as well. When we close, they will give a list of these things to the buyer when it comes to water, garbage, and your internet and gas and electric. But I'll tell you, some stuff like the security system, the title company is not going to have that. You need to leave information about that if you're leaving, like the Ring doorbell or security system of the home. Sprinkler system is another one that's not on here. If you have a fireplace, is it gas or wood? That's stuff that you do need to disclose, and we have forms for that. We talked about HOA in the very beginning of this series, so people always ask, how much is the HOA monthly and what does it cover? You want to have all that. We want to have the CC&Rs, the sewer covenants and rules. We want to know if there's a special assessment. I've seen some HOA fees really high because the HOA was replacing roofs and they were going to charge extra for 2 or 3 years or more to pay for the new roofs. I've seen it with sidewalks as well. Does the HOA offer amenities? Is there clubhouse, pool, gym? All this stuff needs to be disclosed. And honestly, you should describe to people what makes the HOA so great. Because HOAs have a little bit of negativity around them. So you want to help encourage a buyer and help inform me as well of what makes this HOA special.